Greetings one and all. Welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I'm going to be making a nice southeastern Asian dessert, pandan and coconut jelly. Quite easy, no real trick to it. There's a couple of different ways you can make this. I'm using the agar-agar method, which is a natural sort of setting agent made from seaweed. Often used in Southeast Asia, and I'll get onto it. Now the first thing I need to do is we're basically making two different jellies and we're going to layer them. So the first layer is my pandan layer that I'm going to make, and I'm actually using pandan leaves for this. So they're a big long, you've probably seen them before. I can only buy these frozen, and I'm not going to use all these today, so I'm going to put the rest of them so I've got here about 6 of those leaves, and I've just sort of roughly chopped them up, and they're going to go into my food processor here. And even though they've been frozen, they defrost pretty well as soon as you get them out, pretty quick. Now to that, I'm just going to add 300 mils of just plain water. We want to give these a really good chop up, whiz up. Alrighty guys, so I've kind of whizzed that up. It doesn't completely pulverise. So what I'm going to do now, like I say, I'm going to continue working on my pandan layer mixture. So basically I'm working with, like I said, with two different recipes really, and ideally I'd like 2 little saucepans like this one, but I don't have one, I only have one. So to do my pandan layer, I'm actually going to use my Matty Boom Boom wok here, which is no worries. We make do, we adapt. All kitchens should be able to do that. Alright, so I've got that mixture, that pandan mixture. I've got a strainer here. I'm just going to tip it all into that strainer. And get it, even all the leaf into there. And make sure you've got clean hands, guys, because everyone will let you know how important that is. And like I say, strain it into there, but give it a good squeeze as well. Woohoo! Maybe not that hard. Just get all that good pandan green yummy flavour out of there, so we're just left with a dryish clump like that. Alright, get your heat on. Gonna get up to a boil first. To that I'm gonna add, now looks like I've got dirty hands because I've got green all over it, but they are clean. I've got 300 more mils of water here. I'm just going to add to that, along with 3/4 cup of sugar. And I've got here 3 teaspoons of my agar powder, which I brought. The packet looks like that, and it's actually, yeah, powder. We'll sprinkle that in. Like I say, I'll just bring that to the boil. We'll get it onto a simmer, and we're just going to dissolve all that sugar and all that agar powder, which does take some dissolving. You've got to actually be quite vigilant to make sure it's dissolve properly. It's a bit different to gelatin. Alright, I'll get on with that and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, and once that's been simmering for a couple of minutes, I've just got this hot plate at the back here on a low heat. So I'm just going to keep this mixture on that one, just to keep it warm. The thing with agar is it doesn't need to be refrigerated to cool. So as soon as it starts getting down to room temperature, it can start to set. Alright, so now my more appropriate sized saucepan onto that hot plate. To that one I'm going to add 600 mils, so a similar volume of coconut milk. And then our ratios are just the same. I've got 3/4 cup of sugar, 3 teaspoons of my agar powder, and exact same. I'm going to mix it up, stir it up, quickly get it to a boil, down to a simmer for a couple of minutes, and we'll try and keep it warm as well. Alrighty guys, so both my mixtures there are just sitting on the stove, just keeping warm. That's my coconut one. I've moved it over to there because that one's still really hot. Now I'm going to be using my 3/4 cup measurement here, and I've also got a little Tupperware plastic container that I've lined with cling wrap, as you can see. So each of my layers is going to be 3/4 cup, and I'm going to start with the coconut layer. And before you scoop up each layer, just give it another stir. And just layer one into my container. Now, as I said, this sets at room temperature, so I'm just going to leave it before I put my next layer on. We do need to let it harden, but we don't want it to go super hard, just so it's just set enough to put the next layer on. If we let it go super hard, like put it in the fridge and then pull it out, it won't sort of stick to that layer, and it'll just fall to bits when you go to cut it. So yeah, let it set, but just sort of semi-set, and I'll wait it out and I'll see you when we're going to put the next one in. Alright guys, that first layer is sort of just semi-set, and I mean semi-set, but it's literally only 4 or 5 minutes later. And if I just gently touch it, see it's not leaving any marks, and that's about as far as long as you want to wait. So now I'm going to get a layer of my pandan. Like I say, give it a good stir between each layer. And then, like as I said before as well, that's just been sitting there just on enough heat to stop it going hard like that. Alright, and we're going to gently pour in our next layer. And just the same procedure, we'll just wait our 4 or 5 minutes till that sets. Next layer, so on. So I'll get on with that. You get the picture with that. It's just a matter of being patient really, but not waiting too long. Alright, I'll see you when I get it a bit higher up. Alrighty guys, so I've just pulled my last layer of, the last layer was a pandan layer. Now it's, like I say, this is going to set anyway, if I just leave it there, but I'm going to accelerate the process and just whack it in my fridge just for, I don't know, an hour or so, and speed up the whole cooling setting process. Alright, I'll get back to you then. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I've taken my Pandan and Coconut Jellies out of the fridge there. Look, they're only in there for half an hour, and as I've said a couple of times now, they didn't really need to be in there. They were setting anyway, but yeah, just better to be safe than sure. So as you can see, the layers came out really nice. The Pandans coloured it nicely. Didn't have to put any colour, anything like that into that layer. And that Pandan certainly smells beautiful. I'm going to taste it now. See how it goes. Yum. Oh, yum. I love the taste of that Pandan. It's just beautiful. The coconut, that little bit of sweetness with sugar, it's all you need. It's a perfect little treat. I don't know what else I can say. So easy. Just, yeah, no hassle at all. Really hope you give that one a try, guys. It looks nice too. I really like the way there's something about green and white, I've said it before, just looks lovely. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. We all got different tastes, but anyway guys, rambling on. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate it. Saying it again, I'll keep saying it because I do really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I just ask you hit that subscription button. Doesn't cost you anything, there's no obligation, helps my channel out no end. Same as if you leave a comment or give it a like or share it, that'd be great. All those things help, so if you can do anything like that, I'd appreciate it. Alright, I'll see you all next time.